Hello all, and welcome to Wayne's Allotment. Right, and it's another one. So what have I got for you this time round? Well, we take a trip out to a National Trust property called Wightwick Manor. I acquire some fasteners. I show you some fasteners to help with regards to rambling rows, and I get some seed sown amongst other things as usual. So thank you all very much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and get yourself sorted with a brew or a cold drink, and enjoy yourself. Thanks a lot. Ta-ra a bit. Right, you catch me in the greenhouse. I've got the door open because it is currently 39.5 degrees C, which is 102.7 Fahrenheit, so it's a little warm, shall we say. You catch me doing some seed sowing. I'm going to be doing some larkspur, giant imperial. I'm doing some cut and come again lettuce. These National Trust, they came from a recent visit we paid to a National Trust house. More on that in the video, but yeah, half price these were as well. Salad leaf, spicy mix, some Symphonia mixed violas, and some Aqualegias, which are a giant mix as well. Now with the Aqualegias, the violas and the larkspur, I've been reading up on one or two websites, and they're all suggesting doing that you can get away with doing 2 sowings throughout the year, spring and late summer. So as it is the 24th of August, I thought we'll get and put a few in, and we'll see how we go. So that's the next job on the agenda, getting these seeds sown. Right, we'll start off with doing the flowers first. I'm going to do them in these, I suppose you'd call them quarter trays really. Get flowers in those. So we'll start off with larkspur, giant imperial. I'm not going to keep these in the greenhouse here because as I've already said, with the temperature, it's rather warm, and there's forecast for it getting warmer. In fact, I don't think I'm going to use all this seed, and then I might make another sowing later on, or do another sowing springtime. There we go. So we'll keep them to one side. I will just very faintly sprinkle a little bit vermiculite over the top. I'm going to water these all once I've finished them all. Aqualegius, get them. And we'll do the same with them, I think. Just only sprinkle so many. And I may not even cover these because these are like dust, these seeds, so I don't think I'm going to even bother putting anything over these. And we'll see how they go. I will pat them down to make sure they are in good contact with the soil, compost, and we'll save a few more of those for springtime. Viola, Symphonia mix. Let's have a look how many seeds we've got in here. If we've got quite a few, I'm going to do the same. Oh no, not very many seeds at all, so we'll there we go. And I'm only going to, in fact I don't think I'm going to cover those because they're so small. It's unbelievable. I don't really want to cover them up and block the sunlight. Right, so now we'll do the lettuce, the cut and come again. These are going to be kept, possibly kept in the house, to be honest. So that I can do, as it says, I know it says there's 800 seeds, so I'm only going to do a thin sowing. And then we'll do a follow-on sowing of those in a few weeks' time, when hopefully they've started to appear and got themselves well established. We'll give them a bit of vermiculite covering. And finally, the salad leaf spicy mix. Compost, by the way, is just my normal general multi-purpose compost. Nothing been added to it at all. It's not had any perlite or vermiculite or anything put into it. Right, these are quite a small seed, but I think there's not many in there. I thought there was more than that. Oh well, but we'll give them a bit of a covering with the go over them with a bit of vermiculite, put all the rubbish away. There we go. Put that out the way, just give that a bit of a patting down. And we'll water. This water has been in this greenhouse all day, so temperature wise it shouldn't be too bad, but these will be moved, I think, into the house. I'm not going to leave them in here, even with this salad mix. I think it's going to be too hot. And I don't want it if it's too hot, they're just not going to germinate. So we'll move that. This is the cut and come again lettuce. And the larkspur. There we go. Hope you can see all right there. So there we have it. So that's solid leaf mixed spicy mix, violas, symphonia mix, Aquilegius giant mix, larkspur giant imperial, and lettuce cut and come again. So they will now go in the house, and I think I'm going to put them on a window ledge. It's just going to be too hot. It's, what is it now? It's got up to 39 now centigrade, so it's getting warmer. Time is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm not going to leave these in here. It's just going to be too warm for them. So there we have it. That's a few flowers and a bit more salad sown. There we go, a little bit of a harvest. I've harvested some more French beans, gone through them, and raspberries in there, and I've just picked up these are just windfall apples from this tree here. So I've just picked them up, those apples. So maybe apple crumble on the cards tonight. If not, we do our own apple sauce with these apples as well anyway. So but yeah, just a bit of a quick harvest. Nice raspberries there, I'm very pleased with them. So, and the windfall, and that's great. Well, hello, another little parcel. I'll show you what these are. There you go, iducks. Out the front of my house we've got a rambling rose in a large pot, and I was going to put some wooden battens up on the wall, you know, the classic 2 uprights and several across. And then I was out and about at a National Trust property, and I saw some roses, again some rambling roses and some clematis and so on, fastened up to a wall, and they'd use these, screwed straight into the wall, horticultural wire across. I've got the wire, so no problem. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to screw these into the wall and attach the rows, hold the rows up with these. It's coming on quite well. I'll show you when I've finished and you'll be able to see how well the rose is doing, considering compared to when I first bought it. So yeah, fasten the rows up, next job. Right, there's the pot with the rose, as you can see, ending just there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take those two hanging baskets down and I'm going to put some wires across the wall somewhere there, because at the moment that rose is tied back to the netting that the sweet peas have been going up. So once I've got them down, all the wire up, I'll bring you back and show you how we've progressed. Okay, so that's the hanging baskets down. The rose has been untied off the frame, and if you look, you'll see two eyes in there, wires across to two eyes in there. I will now tie the rose back to that with some string and then show you all finished with the hanging baskets back up. Right, that's all done. I'll pull you back and you can see what I've done. There it is, all in place, tied off with a bit of string, and then that's just holding that one up to train that up to follow these two. So that's all that done, and I've got plenty more hooks left to carry on up, way up past the window up there. So yes, very pleased with that. Right, in this little clip that follows, it's a few photographs and a little bit of video of a trip we took to Wightwick Manor, and that is how it is pronounced, Wightwick Manor. So sit back and enjoy, and thank you very much for watching. Right folks, that's the end of that one. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and until the next time, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.